Hello everyone, welcome back to Shorts of Hazeron. If you're watching this to see when I get space travel, by the way, at least when I get to the space rocket, I would say at least, it's probably not going to happen until at least part 10. Probably later on than that. I'm not going to be skipping much of building my city, so I'm pretty much going to show all the work put into it. And, it's actually probably going to go a lot faster than my first or second empire. My first empire took about a week to, get at least a space rocket. My second empire didn't get that far, but I'm going to guess, probably 2 or 3 days this time, seeing as I have an actual understanding of what I'm doing, as compared to my first time playing this, which, as you can probably understand, this game is not very fast-paced for somebody that first begins it. But yeah. Last time we began the very foundation of our city, so now we're going to start building roads. We're going to build roads, and we're going to build the very basics of what we need. We need to build houses, we need to build mines everywhere to get more minerals, crystals, gems, ore, just everything around the environment that I want to get right off the bat, because those are going to become important later on. Very important, as you'll know and see, so alright, well, this is what you're going to be seeing for a while. I'm sure it's lagging a bit, I'm pretty sure it is. It's probably because of the recorder. Anyways, just wait till I get a whole city done, then it's gonna really lag. Yes, we want to mine here. This is minerals. They're not really needed right now. They're going to be needed in some stuff later on. Oh yeah, I was going to say that I was going to explain how the building works. Well, you basically see what you're going to build. There's a number that you can see right next to the white block that tells you how many times that you can basically scavenge whatever it is from that spot. And I think I might have screwed that up, because I think there was probably more than one there. But as you can see with that menu right there that you're going to see a lot, that's the labor menu, and basically what you do is there's either two buttons. There's fetch or work. There's later buildings are going to need supplies to be able to made, so you have to press the fetch button for that to fetch the supplies if you have them to work on. When you hit the work button, the labor goes down. There's a certain amount of labor needed to complete something. That's pretty much the basic of it. I'm not exactly sure how to explain it more than that. It's a pretty easy thing to understand, I think. You just hit fetch to get whatever you need, but in the case of mines, they don't need anything, so I don't need to use that button there. And then you basically tap fast on the work button to get that done with as soon as you can. Alright. And I am playing the game with its sound effects. There isn't any music, but there is sound effects, which I'm sure you hear constantly. The, like, beeping that you'll hear is actually from people talking up in the left-hand corner. It makes that sound every time somebody talks. But eventually you just, get to just ignore it. Because really half the time I play this and I don't even hear it anymore. and it's constantly going off. With my roads, I usually just put everything as all four ways. It's just easier that way. I don't feel like making intricate designs with the city roads when I'm going to have to demolish them anyhow and make them into actual like asphalt roads later on or something like that. Because eventually I'm going to have to take all the dirt roads out and make them actually decent and make them one of those other three roads, which actually look kind of good. The first goal that we're going to try and get before space travel is to get electricity. I should be able to get electricity within probably 2 more videos than this, maybe 3. I'm not exactly sure. It's not that hard to get electricity. You basically need the basics of everything to work with, and then you build. Well, if you're like me and you're smart, you'll build right next to the water. There's a reason why you want to build there's 2 reasons that you want to build next to the water. 1, when you get attacked by something, usually they will not follow you into the water. You usually only have to worry about things that are in the water to attack you, not the things out. Such as flying creatures and fast-running creatures. I usually don't try and mess with those. I usually just run from them and go into the water and they'll just leave me alone. Second reason is that you can build dams, essentially, that generate electricity later on, and they don't use anything to power themselves. They just use the water. And I suppose there's a third thing that I'm doing right now, which is good, is using my closeness to the water to build a wharf, which is the easiest way to make food in this game because it doesn't take really any effort at all. It doesn't take up anything. Basically, my entire civilization here is going to live off fish. And I'm serious about that. I find farms to be useless instead of... The only reason that I want farms is for certain key things that I'll need later on. It just takes too long to make food with farms. Because this game goes with a realistic approach, and you have to sit there and wait for it to rain like 10 times before, or 20 times for you to actually get anything from farms, so... Yeah. You might be wondering why I'm building this now. The reason for that is that I'm eventually going to build some houses which will attract people to my little dirt road society here. And they will work for me. They will do my work that I'm doing now for me. Seeing as I picked dictator government, they don't have a choice. They can't vote me out. Anyways, see, I have a mine, a wharf, another mine, and my town square. That's pretty much it right now. No. One in town instead. You can't build things too close to the water. If there's water in a square for something that doesn't need water, then it's not going to work. And pretty much every building in the game you have to eventually use for something. That is, if you don't want to sit on this planet the entire time. Which, I don't mind staying on this planet for a while, except for the maddening evil creatures that will come out at the night. But other than that, this place is pretty good. Because everywhere else in the solar system is going to have very poor atmosphere, if any at all. And will be very difficult to work on. Oops, the camera went wonky there. But I'll fix it. Yeah, I'm talking about space, I'm not even anywhere near it. Let's just try and keep our conversation to this planet. This planet's actually very big, by the way. It's the first planet you start on is usually the biggest planet in the solar system, I think. I'm pretty sure. Well, there it went. Well, it ties into the planet, so whatever. But yeah, you can make several vehicles to just use on this planet, such as a motorbike, a truck, or not a truck, it's more like a Jeep, a helicopter, which they must have put that in recently, because that was not in when I was playing it before. I don't remember that ever being in. But, also a sailboat. Only things that I've actually used vehicle-wise were the sailboat and the motorcycle. Those are pretty decent for me. Because when you get a big city and you want to go around fast, you want the motorcycle because it can go fast. A lot faster than our legs can go. The sailboat's just great to use to basically cross the ocean or lake or whatever we're next to and go over to the area to the land over across there and build another city or something. But that's not going to happen until we finish the city. Let's see here. First city is always the longest to do. Any city you do after this, it's going to be really easy to set up. What is that? What is with that hair? Now, my way of attacking is projectiles, so I can just keep on running backwards like this, and if I get a good enough aim at it, I can shoot it. Killed it. Okay. And then I take its meat, and then I'll eat that later. Well, I could probably eat it now. My health meter, my hunger meter's pretty far down. The third meter. It's lower than halfway. Let's see. Oh. That's odd. I thought my inventory was full. Come on. Oh, it is full. Won't fit in the smaller ones, but some of these items will fit in the smaller ones, but whatever. So yay, our first kill of the day. Yeah, this is our inventory. It's not very big. If you need to have a whole bunch of stuff, you can make crates and backpacks to use if you need them later on. But I'm not worried about that now. Ooh, it's getting dark. Darkness is not good. Now, when first starting out, before we have electricity, you never want to hang around in the dark. Really, I just go jump in the water during night. It's the safest place. You just have to watch out for whatever's swimming around, but you can usually hear what's swimming around you, so... But when you're just sort of out here, out in the open, with no light at all, you can have multiple things creep up you at once. It's hard to fight in almost complete darkness, so... I won't be doing much stuff during the night. I'll just wait and pause the video until day for the most part. I might show what night looks like in a later video or something like that. Before I get electricity, just to show what I mean. How difficult it is just to see. Okay. Do I have enough stone for this? Alright. Basically, my city is gonna litter this coast. No point in it not. Ooh, ore. Might as well grab this. Ore is the first thing that I think you need after stone. So you want a supply of that. But for the most part, everything's made out of stone in the beginning. Okay, I think we should go back and fix this other building over here. Yep, it's definitely getting dark. So I'm gonna end this video soon. I just thought of something else to do. I want to get stone before I try and build this building over here, because if I don't have enough stone, then there's no point. Oh, I walk so slow. Come on, you. Man, 20 minutes have gone by and I've barely accomplished anything. I really need to get to work on this. Alright. Basically how this works is that you want to hit run, and if you need anything to make what you want to run, then you just hit fetch. And yeah, basically that. I'll explain that when we have something that we have to need.